Hey guys, this is Sean from seanother.com, and in this video we are going to perform a detailed benchmarking test on our HTC One M9 Plus smartphone. So we will be performing few of the benchmarking tests. We will be using different benchmarking application. We will have a look on the score. We will compare the scores with the rest of the devices available in the market, and we will see how good is our HTC One M9 Plus. So let me tell you that this device comes with a 2.2 GHz octa-core processor, 3 GB of RAM, 5.2-inch Quad HD screen, and a PowerVR GPU. So let's start our test and let's see that how good our device is performing. Out of the benchmarking application available today, we have already performed two of the tests, that's AnTuTu benchmarking and Basemark OS II, because these two tests are pretty time consuming. So just to save your time, we have already performed them, and we will just have a look on the score. And the other two benchmarking applications are Geekbench 3 and Quadrant Standard. We will do the testing right here in front of you. So let's start with the AnTuTu benchmarking. And you can see the score for our HTC One M9 Plus, that's 45,717, which is pretty good. And if you go to the ranking tab, you can compare the result of our device with the rest of the devices, that it is scored above the OnePlus One and it is just below the Asus Zenfone 2. The difference in the score is not much between these three devices. As you can see here, if you go to the info tab, you will get the hardware specs of our HTC One M9 Plus. That's it's having the PowerVR GPU, Quad HD screen, 20 megapixel primary camera, 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB internal memory, and also that's all about the AnTuTu benchmarking. The score is 45,717, and let's go back and check the result for our Basemark OS II here. So you can see the score is that the overall score is 1002. For the system performance, it's 1490, nearly equivalent to 1500, you can say. For the memory test, it's 1428. For graphics, it's not that great, it's 688. And once again, for the web browsing, it's 688. So if you have a look on our previous benchmarking test of other devices, you can have a look on the result and you can compare it with those devices to better get the idea that how good our HTC One M9 Plus will be with respect to those devices. So now let's go back and do some testing here in front of you, and let's start with the Geekbench 3. Here you can see few of the information about the device, that it is having 2.2 GHz octa-core processor, 3 GB of RAM, and the Android version is Android 5 Lollipop. And here is our benchmarking test started. So let's just wait and let's see that how much our device is going to score and its performance with respect to other devices. So the 70% of the test is finished now. So the test is finished, and here is the score. For single core testing, the score is 931. For the multi-core, it's 3148. If you go to these tabs called single core, you will see that the ranking of our device. So you can see that our HTC One M9 Plus scored exactly below the Samsung Galaxy S5, which is having 938 in this very same test. And if you go to the multi-core tab, you can see that our device is scoring above the Galaxy S5 here, and rest of the devices like Amazon Kindle, LG Nexus 5 and all. So the performance of our HTC One M9 Plus will be pretty good because it's scoring way above the Galaxy S5, Nexus 5 and most of the devices available in the market. So, but our main concern is this result, that's for the single core 931, for multi-core 3148. So let's go back and do our last test for today, and that's going to be Quadrant Standard. You can see this testing is about CPU, memory, 2D graphics and 3D graphics. So it's a detailed benchmarking test. You can see the FPS our device is getting here. It's live stat, it's fluctuating to give you the better idea that how good our device is performing in this test. So the test is finished and here is the result. Our device has scored 20,327, which is really very nice. You can have a look on rest of the devices. These are pretty old devices like HTC One X, Motorola Atrix 4G, Galaxy Type 10.1. But if you have used any of these devices available in this list, you will be getting the idea that our device is going to perform pretty good. That's HTC One M9 Plus. So the overall performance of our device is going to be really good because you can see that in each of the tests from AnTuTu benchmarking, Basemark OS II, the Geekbench 3 and the Quadrant Standard, the score is really very nice, and it's giving competition to the rest of the flagship devices available from another brand. So thanks for watching the video, friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks and hands-on reviews like this. Have a nice day.